What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another JaceTube Wrestling video, and today I am going to be showing you my predictions for the WWE 2022 Clash at the Castle. So today, I'll be, like I said, I'll be showing you the predictions and who's the winner and the loser of each match, and possible returns that might happen. I don't have all the figures of the superstars. Well, I don't have, I don't have Asuka yet. I do have Asuka on order, but she didn't come in time. I don't have Alexa Bliss. I don't have, the Intercontinental Championship. So if you see things that are missing, or wrestlers that are mixing in the videos, I don't have them quite yet. So I don't have a Finn Balor, but I have a basic Finn Balor that I'm going to be using today. So this WWE Clash at the Castle will be taking place at, I think it was Cardiff, Wales, United Kingdom, and they say that it's been 30 years since a big event happened at the United Kingdom. I haven't really gotten into that yet, but if you've seen my last video, I said that we are going to be seeing the Clash at the Castle's 2002 predictions video in person. So let's get on with the first match. Alrighty, to start off the first match, and maybe the first match of the night, but who knows? I don't know the order of the matches. So right now, I only have Bianca Belair and Bayley. Bayley, I literally just got a few minutes ago. It just came in the mail, and I was disappointed Asuka didn't come in. I haven't ordered an Alexa Bliss or Io Shirai or Io Sky, but Io Shirai or Dakota Kai. But first match of today, we have Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Damage Control, I think what their faction name is. But my prediction for this match is, I gotta say, Bianca Belair, this match is gonna be one hell of a match. But we want, or some people, or whoever, I want Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss to win the match, but as the first match of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky, as a team, as a faction, I believe they're going to hand it over to Damage Control, Bayley's team. So, my prediction for this video, I don't think there's going to be any returns in this match, so I'm going to say that Damage Control, Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai are going to get the win in this match. So my predictions is Team Bayley, Damage Control is going to win. Alrighty, next on the list we have Sheamus versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't have the Intercontinental Championship quite yet, but this match, obviously we have some pretty good matches coming up, but this match could honestly carry. Not carry, but this match could go, this could be one of a good match to see. They don't really have a build-up. I don't really know. The build-up of this, I don't know. I haven't quite seen, the build-up, or I don't know if there is a build-up. But, in Gunther's corner, there's Ludwig Kaiser, and Sheamus has Butch and Ridge on the sidelines. So there could be some outside beef. So Gunther versus Sheamus, like I said with the past, I don't think there's going to be a return in this one, which I don't think, and I don't know who. But to start my prediction, I believe that I would really want Sheamus to win and hold the new Intercontinental Championship, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I think Gunther's going to overpower this match, and he's going to be the one that's going to win, who is going to take the W in this match. So my prediction is Gunther is going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Alrighty, next up on the list, we have the Judgment Day, Damien Priest, and Finn Balor versus Edge and Rey Mysterio. We haven't seen Edge and Rey Mysterio team in for a long time, just the two of them. And now they're fighting against Judgment Day, which is going to be a boss match. So, my predictions, and this is basically everybody's predictions, but I think it's a good prediction, that the Judgment Day are going to take the W, but they're going to have help. I believe a fourth member of the Judgment Day is going to help Finn Balor and Damien Priest. So I'm pretty sure you already know the outcome, but Dominic Mysterio was pretty bummed that he wasn't involved in this match, and he's taken Edge is taking over Dominic's place. But I believe Dominic's gonna be pretty bummed that he didn't believe in his son that he could help in this match. So I think it's going to be the heel turn of Dominic Mysterio. And I believe Dominic Mysterio is going to turn on his pops and Edge, and he's going to help the Judgment Day take the W. So that's my predictions. That's probably everybody's predictions. So Dominic Mysterio goes over to the Judgment Day, helps the Judgment Day take the W, and the fourth member of the Judgment Day is Dominic Mysterio. So my predictions for this match is Damien Priest and Finn Balor. The Judgment Day wins. Alright, next matchup, we have Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler for the Smackdown Women's Championship. I do not have Shayna Baszler, it's a bummer. But in this match, it's you would think that Shayna Baszler, she is more experienced in the ring, and she could honestly if she wanted to just beat the living crap out of Liv Morgan and just rip the title out of Liv's hands and just have an easy win. But that's not how the match is gonna go. But I believe in this prediction that Liv and Shayna are gonna have a pretty good. I don't know about long, but they're gonna have a pretty good match. But then, Ronda Rousey is gonna come up. I believe Ronda Rousey is gonna make not a comeback. She's gonna come out and she's going to beat the living crap out of Liv Morgan. And Shayna Baszler is probably gonna I believe Shayna Baszler is gonna step in and continue to beat Liv Morgan up. But how Shayna Baszler and Ronda having a little heat, because Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey they were kind of, what was it, at the Smackdown event, Ronda Rousey came up and beat the crap out of Liv. Shayna Baszler's this is not how it's run here, and I believe I believe that Shayna Baszler might pull back Ronda, but if that's not gonna happen, I believe Shayna's gonna help Liv, and or Shayna's gonna beat Liv with Ronda Rousey, and then that's when we're gonna hear the return of Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is going to come out, and she is going to get her revenge on Ronda, and for having her out for a few months now. And she's going to help Liv, and Liv's going to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. And this is going to lead up probably to a tag team match, Charlotte Flair and Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. We've wanted always to see Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey as a tag team, and that we could possibly see now. But the reason why we haven't seen Charlotte and why she didn't return at SummerSlam is because, one, there was quite a bit of returns at SummerSlam, and we didn't want to spoil Bayley's and Io Sky and Dakota Kai's comeback, so that's why they're going to save her for Clash at the Castle. And yes, like I said, Charlotte Flair and Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. That's going to be a match to come, I believe. And in this match, I believe Liv Morgan's going to retain. And Charlotte Flair is going to return. Ronda's going to come out. So my prediction, my prediction for this match is Liv Morgan retains the SmackDown Women's Championship. Alright, next up on the list, we have Seth freaking Rollins versus the original Bro Riddle. So this match is going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be a really heated match after their backstage beef out with each other about how they're talking about each other's family, and that was a really intense moment, and that got a side of Riddle that I have not seen before. And I believe like Riddle is gonna not take that very lightly, and Riddle is going to beat the living crap out of Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been on a losing streak lately, like with Cody Rhodes, and now Riddle's probably gonna end up with the W. But I believe that Seth Rollins is going, because they're gonna be all over the place. They're gonna be outside the ring. They're gonna be through tables. There's probably gonna be some disqualifications. But like Riddle, he's gonna beat the crap. But then Seth Rollins is gonna get. I believe Seth Rollins is gonna get he's gonna overpower the match. Seth Rollins is going to beat the living crap and like stomp him and just keep on doing all this stuff to him. And I don't know if this is possible, but I believe that we're going to see the return of Randy Orton. And oh, shoot. I believe that we're going to see the return of Randy Orton. And why I say that is because, why not? It's Randy Orton. Like, I believe Randy Orton will make his return in this match. I don't know if it's possible or not, because, like, he says that he's out because of back issues of, like, hitting the RKO with all these years. I understand landing on your back for, like, every single, like, week. It's going to hurt. But I believe Randy Orton is going to return in this match and make the crowd pop, because it's been, like, we haven't seen a great big pay-per-view match in the United Kingdom for, what did they say, like 30 years? So I believe they're going to make every match, like, count. And I believe Randy Orton's going to come out and help Riddle and RKO Seth, do whatever to Seth. Riddle's going to pick up the win. So my prediction in this video is that Riddle is going to get the W over Seth freaking Rollins. Alright, guys, and next is the match that we have all been waiting for. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I hope. Alright, so in this match, I'm going to be showing you returns or people that I would like to see out here to make this match go big. Because I'm not really going to say, like, what's going to happen, but I'm just going to say, like, who's going to come back. But in this match, it's going to be a pretty intense match. There's going to be, and before, so Roman's going to come out. I believe Roman's going to come out first. Big dog, tribal chief, whatever. And he's going to be out there flexing his titles. And then out of, like, nowhere, not like an RKO out of nowhere, but we're going to be hearing the Broken Dreams Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is going to come out with this old theme song, and he's going to show Roman Reigns the Broken Dreams Drew McIntyre. And that's what's going to, like, be a big old pop. And then Drew McIntyre comes out, boom, lights, fireworks, everything. And then they're going to have a pretty intense match. There is obviously going to be some interfering in this match, but I hope it's going to be a pretty, like, long match. I probably, like, good maybe 20-30 minutes long. Like, that's what I'm shooting for. I don't know if that's a bit overkill or not overkill, but in this match they're going to have pretty beef out, and obviously, of course, the Usos are going to come out. Like, it's going to happen. I don't have Jimmy Uso. I do have Jay. And I don't have the Smackdown Tag Team Championships quite yet. But, of course, the Usos are going to come out. They're going to obviously help Roman Reigns in every single match that Roman has ever literally been in. And then they're going to have their little old goddamn Uso, like, interfering or whatever. And that's when Sami Zayn is going to come out and attempt to get back the respect of Roman Reigns after, or like, just come out and do Sami Zayn things. Like, Sami Zayn, like, refused to hit Kevin Owens with a chair that Friday night, and that got Jay pretty pissed. And Sami's gonna help the Usos are not gonna, like, really like him out there, whatever. And then they're gonna have their little thing, and I believe that Drew McIntyre is gonna be just like Roman's down, the Usos down. Like I believe like the Usos are not gonna like, or oh no, that's what I'm gonna do. So the Usos are like telling Zayn to get out of here, and then Zayn's like keep on nagging him and whatever. So the Usos super kick and start beating the crap out of Sami Zayn in the back, and then that's when Kevin Owens comes out. Kevin Owens is going to help Sami Zayn, his old buddy, out, and Zayn is going to help the Usos out, and the Usos and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to start fighting the Usos, and that's going to lead up to a match. And they start and they fight to the back. So Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and the Usos are out of this match. Alrighty, so now it's back to Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. So they're still having their beef out, just trying to like figure out what the heck is all going on or whatever. And then Drew McIntyre is going to be like thrown out the ring or whatever. And then that's when the new and returning, not returning, but that's when Karrion Kross is going to make his appearance at this event. And obviously his crime partner, that's when, well, at first we're going to see Scarlett outside of the ring. Like, she's just doing her little death stare thing. And she's going to be with the time, come on, stand. Scarlett is another figure that I recently got too. Not today, but I got her with Charlotte Flair. But she's going to come out, and then that's when Karrion Kross is going to make his appearance and start beating the crap out of Drew McIntyre. I'm going to move this like this. So yeah, so Scarlett is going to be there just standing with the clock right at the ring entrance, and then Karrion Kross is going to come out and start beating the crap out of Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns is still down in the ring or out wherever he is, and then that's when Karrion Kross is gonna he has his moment there. Then Karrion Kross is gonna leave with Scarlett down the ramp. So then Scarlett and Karrion Kross are out of this match. Let me move this back here, and then Drew McIntyre is down, and then Roman is down. And that's when A-Town down. That's when Austin Theory is going to come out, and he's going to try to make his big time. And he's going to possibly cash in the Money in the Bank. But then he's going to throw Drew McIntyre back in the ring because Karrion Kross beat him outside of the ring. He's going to toss him back in. Going to try to pin Drew McIntyre. But then Roman Reigns breaks it up and then starts beating the crap out of Austin Theory, and Theory he's gonna be down. He hasn't cashed in yet. But then there were two people that could possibly make their return tonight during this match. I did a poll yesterday, and only one person did it, but people were saying that we're gonna hear, or I gotta build this up. So Theory is beating the crud. Theory is down. So we have Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns in the ring, they're still down, and they're gonna get up, and they're gonna start beating the crap out of each other, and then we hear Braun Strowman's theme song. I don't really have a build-up. I really don't. I'm really not that good at making build-up stories. But Braun Strowman is going to come up, and he's going to start demolishing Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns and just beating the crap out of each other. But that's what I got for that first one. Second is that when Austin Theory comes down, he's out. Or this is what I think. I'm just trying to think of things to go. So Austin Theory is going to come out. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns are down. He's trying to figure out. He tosses Drew McIntyre back in the ring. He's looking around, and then he's going to attempt to cash it in, and that's when the lights go out. Well, let me do it. Hold on. Lights go out. It's just that one light goes out, and it's still pretty dark. And then the next light goes out. The next light goes out. And it... Well, let me do... I gotta get something real quick. The next light goes out. Boom! The final light is out. Now I gotta see what the heck is going on here. But then, what's gonna happen next is something that we are going to be on our edge of the seats. Oh, I heard a drop. Boom! The Fiend Bray Wyatt returns back to the WWE. Now let me get these lights back on. Yes, like you're seeing, the Fiend Bray... Whoa! What am I gonna miss? Alright. Yes, like you see, the Fiend Bray Wyatt is going to make his return. And that's when he is going to mandible claw Austin Theory out of the ring. So Austin Theory is not in this. He's probably on the sidelines. But then the Fiend Bray Wyatt is in the ring. And the Fiend is going to get revenge on Roman Reigns for taking his Universal Championship away from him. Or taking that opportunity away from him. And then that's when the Fiend is going to mandible claw Roman Reigns, whatever, Sister Abigail, you know, all that good stuff. And that's when Drew McIntyre is going to pin Roman Reigns 1, 2, 3. And you hear it, folks. Drew McIntyre is the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion. That's what I want to happen. Is it going to happen? It's a very possible chance. But I believe Drew McIntyre will come up and he will get the big win and he will win the WWE Universal Championship, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, with the aid of Finn Balor. And there's gonna be at some point, like I don't really know, like seeing Braun Strowman and the Fiend in the same ring, like that's gonna be pretty awesome. But I don't know, like either or, it's gonna be pretty like historic. How I want this to happen is, I want Braun Strowman to come back as a heel, to be honest. And that's when Braun Strowman is going to beat the crap out of Drew McIntyre. And then at probably Extreme Rules or any event in the future, it's going to be Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then we're going to be seeing a match against a singles match against The Fiend versus the Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules or any pay-per-view in the beginning. But yes, that's what I have for this match. This match, Braun Strowman or The Fiend Bray Wyatt making their return, and Drew McIntyre gets the big win over Roman Reigns. And so, that's all what I got for this video. And if you have any like add-ons that you want to add in the comments, or what you think is going to happen, comment down below. And I did post something, what thumbnail you want me to use for this video, and that's basically it. I'm sorry that if I was like saying a lot or trying to think of what to say, because honestly this is my second video being in person, but this is my first prediction video that I'm doing. I don't have all the wrestlers or the belts or all this other good stuff, but in the future I am hoping to build and get better at doing this stuff, and to show you what I do. So this book right here I showed you in my past video, this is the book that I have all of my ideas and future things for videos. I have it all in this book. And right now I currently got a new thing for my merch store. I got a J2 Wrestling, a JTW accessories pouch. So all in this pouch I have all my belts that I own so far. So all the belts, like the Raw Tag Team Championship, I'll put in here. That's where I'll store my belts, or I might be getting more of these to store more accessories that I got. But right now, go check out that my merch store. That is linked in the description. So yes, This is my WWE 2022 Clash at the Castle predictions video. Thank you, and see you in the next.